Contemporary jazz is different than jazz.
Sure is.
How about that one?
It's the new sound of jazz.
Thank you.
Contemporary jazz is like that huge firework. The sound is explosive.
Well, I think jazz is too, but contemporary jazz, really for me, or what we're doing as contemporary jazz, because the jazz that we consider standard jazz now was contemporary for its time.
That's true.
So our contemporary jazz,
From
well,
who?
that was, Wenso said that first, and I agree with it.
So the jazz of our time. This
I
is,
just want to go on record
this is
saying.
the jazz in our generation.
Exactly.
Let us see would be neo soul. Just gotta be neo soul. So that was a slot for that.
They're using that category, contemporary jazz, as a catch-all.
But they say smooth.
Because even
They say smooth.
Lettucey, she's falling under that.
Is it
Like
smooth
if
or
you
contemporary?
listen to the satellite radio,
She used to
urban
fall more
jazz
neo.
or contemporary jazz, they're playing Jill Scott, Lettucey, everybody who is kind of soul music or R&B.
Sade. And they're like, well, she's in the R&B section. She's in the R&B. They still classify R&B. So I don't know. I think people come up with different ways to be able to market and get their music played.
When people were saying, well, what kind of music? I was like, well, it's a contemporary jazz with R&B and soul kind of mix, you know. I didn't know how to put in a genre for people.
You got influence from everywhere. You got hip hop, you got R&B, you got church. You just got it. And I don't really care that much what they put us under, just as long as we can do the music that we love to do. Now, I think it's jazz because we do the improv. You know, just the improv on top of it. The vocals give it the R&B edge, I guess.
It's contemporary jazz with soul. So the with soul was the distinction that it's not smooth jazz per se, because there is, you know, an edge to it. There is, in addition to the original songs that we do, the songs that you might recognize, it might not be the same as how you recognized it, because we're gonna add our own thing to it.
Actually, Crusaders or Joe Sample has influenced me in their music, and so when I heard Zsamé's vocals, knowing that all the jazz improvising that you do, Street Life was just one of the songs that I really wanted to do, because I heard that in the music.
I still hang around, neither lost nor found. I hear the lonely sound of the music in the night. Nights are always bright. That's all that's left for me. Street life, until you play your life away. Street life, street life. Street life, street life. Oh, play the street life, 'cause there's no place I can go. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life, well, there's 1,000 parts to play. Street life,
you play your life away. You let the people see just who you want to be. And every night you shine, just like a superstar. Cause all my life has played a dance in a masquerade. You dress, you walk, you talk, you're who you think you are. Street life, street life. Street life, street life. Take it to the streets, fellas. Street life, street life. Really more on saxophone. Street life, street life. Oh, I play the street life, 'cause there's no place I can go. Street life is the only life I know. The street life, but there's 1,000 parts to play. Street life, until you play your life away. Oh, I play the street life, oh, the street life, yeah. Oh, no place I can go, I tell you, street life. Street life, street life, street life, yeah. Y'all gonna take it to the streets for me one more time? Alright, now I know we in Selby and Milton, but we gonna take it to Broadway and Penn or something. Let's make it real funky. What? Is St. Paul funky enough? Can we? Are you sure? All right, well, we gonna take it to Selby and Milton. Make it street.